My name is Lisa Sheehan, and I'm an occupational therapist. I like Accountable because they offer benefits. I'm sorry, that's the #1 thing. They work with you on personal things, you know, your family life, your kids got a school play or whatever, or they do all the back talking about negotiating for you. I don't know, I just feel like they represent me. My mom became a teacher's aide. She came home with stories about how the kids needed help and needed therapy, and they were poor, and there was only so many therapists to go around, and a lot of them couldn't afford it. And that's, I think, where I first got the idea I wanted to be a physical therapist, because in the 70s, I've never heard of an occupational therapist. Recently, I had a man, and he came to us in the skilled nursing for healing on his new stump on his amputated leg. He inspired me because not only his attitude, but he had his family, who were very devoted, go out and buy a barbell set, a bench for bench pressing, and bring it to the nursing home so he could work out. And I, who had never bench pressed in my life, got so enthusiastic that I bench pressed with him. You know, he's long gone and I've moved on, and I go to the gym and I bench press. Which is, you know, not something typically I would have ever thought, but I love it. It's very stress relieving, and his attitude about it, and his coaching me as well as me coaching him, that was really inspirational. Even when they're not willing to try, lots of times I find that comes from a place of discouragement and hopelessness. And if I can find a way to motivate them to just give me something, or I connect with them, that's how the magic is done in occupational therapy. That's why your minor is psychology, I might add, for all the students out there. That's not something to fill your time, okay? I personally was very good in psychology in school because you lived the life I lived, you had to know psychology. But that's how you get your patient to work for you. And it takes sometimes humbling yourself, not sometimes, almost every day. It takes showing them that you can relate to them in some way. So it behooves you to be well versed in lots of things in life. Like that example of the guy, you know, doing bench pressing. I wasn't knowledgeable in that, but I was willing to open up and learn from him. You both learn from your patients, you relate on tough times you've been through in your life, and that's how you get them to work. Accountable, your life, your style, your career.